Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing?
Welcome to it. It's like deja vu. What it do? It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show live right here on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and the home site, www.brealtvcontest.tv. We got it cracking off. To my right, the legendary hitman, Julio G.
I'm back in the house, everybody. Sorry I wasn't here last week. I was in Tijuana, but I'm here. I made it back.
Yes, he did. And next to him, the legendary Psycho Les.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? We're here, baby. Have no fear.
And upstairs, the Treehouse crew with the Dominator, Bra, and the non-R Roland Botan Blombo.
Hey, don't say that now. I'm just happy my homeboy Send Dog is up in here. Next week, I'll be babysitting his house.
That would be called house sitting. And up in the treehouse, in the nest, Trace Nunes.
Good to be back, fellas. Good to be back.
Word up. Good to see you, bro.
Thank you, sir.
You look like a basketball coach the other day at the Symphony show. I came out with this stance with his hands on his hips. I said, dude, there goes Coach Nunes right there. I don't know about no Coach Carter. There's Coach Nunes out there.
That's right.
And another legend, the strong one, Steph Tone.
What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday.
Yes. And the very legendary Brosha himself, the Perro Loco, Sento.
What up? I'd just like to say that on today's drive down here, all the way from Nevada,
Yeah.
Trace wasn't wearing that San Francisco stuff he has on now.
Fucking hater. What a
He
hater.
just put that on now.
He's trying to ride on us right now.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know what he asked me before I came upstairs into the studio? He said,
Absolutely not.
Is that what you're going to wear? That's like stuff your girl says to you before you leave the house. You know what I mean? Is that what you're going to wear? Yeah, this is what I'm going to wear.
I said some hostilities.
Straight hate.
No, there's no hostilities. My team's in first place, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's not so much for you to be hostile about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you, bros, since the Symphony shows.
Yeah.
Those were very fun.
Those look good, man.
Yeah, it was crazy, Julio.
How was it performing in a tuxedo like that?
Oh, it was easy because, we decided that we were going to do it like classy style. We were going to
It looked sharp, too.
right? That we weren't going to take the mic and be running back and forth across the stage and stuff like that, because with the Symphony, it would just be distracting.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So we thought we're just going to put 2 mic stands up there and we're going to be in front of the mic. So it made it easy to be in the suits and give a different kind of, I don't know.
It was just a vibe. It was like an aesthetic. It was just like a nice vibe.
Different
That's why,
vibe.
it looked nice. You guys, and saying you look sharp, man. I was like, damn, honestly.
How it kind of came across to me was it was kind of like a retro vibe going on, you know what I mean, of modern day music. So between the cross of the Symphony, Cypress Hill doing hip hop, the guys, I'll use the term, I mean, it kind of had like a Rat Pack vibe, you know what I mean, going on. And when you combined all 3 of them, it just came out amazing.
Yeah, it was a good feeling too, just listening to the sound coming back, because we wore inner ears because they don't, like with symphonies, they don't have like the side fills like that. they'll have like monitors, but they don't want to have too much playback because it ends up washing them out and they can't hear each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it becomes like chaos. So like we decided we're gonna just say screw the monitors, screw the side fills. We're just gonna go in here and just rock it. And you know, I keep saluting Eric Big Drum Bobo because I mean, we did not play over track, Julio.
No, nothing.
There was no track. This was all original stuff. Like originally, when they learned the songs, they were playing over the track, and we saw that they were just you know, adding stuff on top of. And we told them, hey, look, we don't just want you to add stuff on top of. We want you to lead it. Play it, because we're not gonna have track. We're gonna have our guys come in and fill in the bottom part, which is the beat with Bobo, the bass line with Christian, and the other little side things with Mark and Lord. And they were like, oh. So when we got in there for that rehearsal, man, it sounded so good. And by the time we got in there to do the actual show, it just all came together. But hearing it all in my ear, like the orchestra, they played so incredible, man. You didn't even think they were back there. You just thought it was like a track. It was just so flawless.
Yeah, that's tight. What song was the best one that you liked, that you felt like really good up there? Like, wow, I never tried this before. Crazy.
I mean, I felt good on all of them, but I think that the fun one to do was Lick a Shot, because they were rolling it on that. What do you think, Sen? What was your favorite?
For me, it was Ain't Going Out Like That.
Yeah, that was good too.
And Rock Superstar.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Especially with the ending that the guys implemented and put in there.
They did a whole ending on that.
Yeah. Man, for a minute there, I was getting like emotional. Like I felt like I don't know. I just felt like I felt strong, like invincible, kind of you know what I mean. So that style
it
of
came
music,
a long way. That song, the whole thing. Yeah,
when you think about it, yeah.
That style of music does something else to you. You know what I mean? When you're up there, you know, performing to it, whatever. It definitely opened something up. I don't know what it is yet.
and I seen that your Black Sunday went 4 times platinum.
Yeah.
Simone.
Congratulations on that, man.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Thank you.
When I seen that, I thought to myself, I said, because I've dealt with so many different people's albums and, you know, doing the radio, doing radio, but I was like, you know, that's a big achievement because it's such an underground record. It wasn't made to be like a crossover appeal. I don't think that Muggs had that in mind. It was for the fans.
Yeah.
Like I could tell that record was made for strictly for the fans of that music, but to see it do 4 million records is crazy. I was like, wow, that's a big achievement, man, for sure.
Oh yeah, we were surprised when we showed up to the dressing room and there was a Sony rep there. And he had plaques for us. We're like, damn, I ain't seen a plaque.
I
was like, oh.
What was the first song you recorded for Black Sunday?
The first song,
like when you said, hey, we're gonna go in and do an album.
Well, technically, because they're on the album, they would be, you know, probably Hand on the Glock first and then A to the K, because Hand on the Glock was previously recorded as a remix to Hand on the Pump. But it was not a remix. It was a completely different song. Right. But Muggs didn't like doing remixes, so we did that. And then A to the K, which Muggs originally wanted on what he thought was going to be the Black Sunday record, but we gave it to White Man Can't Jump.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
But we already had those 2 songs out there. So technically, those were the first 2 because they eventually make their way onto the album. But I think the first one was probably Hits from the Bong.
I recall Illusions being really early.
No, that's third album.
That's Temple.
Okay, my bad.
No, I believe it's Hits from the Bong and When the Shit Goes Down, and Reprieve for that one because that's the title of the song. I think it was those 2 first songs that we recorded here in LA, and then the rest of them we do back in New York. But I think those were the first 2.
You think it was a difference you recording in New York? Did it make it different to you? Or you did, huh?
For me, it did, because of, like, you know, you guys on KDAY were playing all the pioneer records from the East Coast, the stuff we all grew up off of, right? and we all know because we are historians of what this is and students that New York is the Mecca, correct?
For sure.
So like when I was out there, I was like, oh my God, I'm in the place. I didn't, I understood the size of what it was to me to be in New York. You know what I mean? That's like if you're a baseball player, there's two teams you might want to play for, the Yankees or the Dodgers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like when you go onto the playing field for the first time, you're like, wow, I'm going to play here.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
And you're
for
getting
me.
respect at this time because your first album's already been out. So you
Yes.
out there, they already, yo, homie, yeah, you.
We got our homies out
Yeah.
there. We got love. Brand Nubians, Naughty by Nature. We were all squatted up at that time.
Wow.
And, Clark Kent was our homie. Premier and Guru were like holding us down out there. Yeah, we had homies. So like to me, it felt like an extended home. You know what I mean? And we were there in the wintertime. That was very different. Like, getting back and forth from Flushing, Queens to Baby Monster. Where was Baby Monster in Manhattan, right?
Yeah.
And getting back and forth on the icy roads. Like Mugs couldn't drive for shit. He forgot how to drive East Coast style, but I remember him racking the rent-a-car into a side rail because it was going too fast. But it was great. I had like an amazing time out there because I got to chill with the peers.
Yeah.
And then like going to the clubs and shit like that, going to see
Seeing
some
their
of
vibe.
seeing the legends or who
Yeah.
we considered legends, seeing the vibe and being a part of it, and then getting love. Oh man, that was everything, man. I wouldn't have traded that time for nothing.
You was doing writing out there?
Yeah. Like I was saying to Julio, we only did the first 2 songs of Black Sunday here, right? The rest we did in New York.
Be real, how come not a lot of features and stuff like that? Like you guys, even though knowing all these people, you're coming up with them, you didn't think of featuring with Tretch why not? What was the concept behind that with Cypress?
I think we were always just trying to stand alone. Like, and I don't think features were big at that time. Everybody was kind of trying to do their own thing. And we weren't a part of anybody's clique yet. Like we hadn't made the Soul Assassins clique yet.
Oh.
So, I think Muggs was like, we're going to do this ourselves. Like Public Enemy did it themselves. They don't have like a bunch of people
right.
on their records. Run DMC didn't have anyone on their records except for, the one collaboration with Aerosmith. And the Beasties didn't. So everybody like EPMD, they didn't. I think they had a feature later. But initially, all the people that we looked up to, they just did their own records. There wasn't really no side artists. That didn't start happening till later. And I didn't get asked to get featured on songs too much then. I don't think Send Dog did neither. It came a little bit later. Like, I can't remember what the first one was, but I'm going to say maybe it was the Space Jam or something around that time. Or maybe it was Dr. Dre with Group Therapy.
Oh.
But, yeah, I mean, it was just, but doing Black Sunday, man, that shit, it was just, I know, you got me.
Number 2.
It's probably 3. You're off count. No, that was the last show. But, yeah, like it was just, it was incredible being out there, man. I wish we had done more albums in different places than just
Like that, huh?
doing them here. Like, because we talked about it for many years, Send Dog, Muggs, and myself, let's go do an album in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And we thought about doing that. We just never got around to doing it. Who knows?
Bring it.
Maybe talk to Muggs and see if we could get that cracking still. Go to Amsterdam for 3-4 weeks and pop some vibes off.
That's one of Muggs' formulas. It seems to be now that when he does his new albums, like even now, for instance, he's, like in the Middle East, he goes back for inspiration. He'll go here and he'll go down in Colombia, doing like a cartel vibe videos and stuff like that. So I see that he likes to go to actual places and kind of pick up on the culture and that type of thing to add that influence.
Yeah, he's not afraid to like catch a different vibe somewhere else where others like are stuck in their element. Like, I can't do nothing unless it's here because I'm comfortable here.
Yeah.
Muggs, that's the thing about him. He'll go anywhere, capture the vibe, and like pop it off.
I don't always get to have you guys here. That's why I'm going to ask Cypress Hill questions, but I have to ask you this too. The title Black Sunday and that whole cover was so like, it was like the first cover was just you guys kind of blurred out, but this one came with like this. What did that mean, and what was the meaning behind? How did that wrap into the album Black Sunday?
I think that was like a combination of things. The title of Black Sunday. One, we wanted to be dark and obscure, right? Like the metal bands, no showing of faces, and we thought that Dante Areola and Pawn Shop Press, I think they captured the vibe of the darkness with the graveyard and stuff like that. And not for nothing, but we were going at a few people subliminally on this record, so the graveyard was appropriate. Like we're putting certain people to rest.
Wow.
And so, but the Black Sunday, we were all at the time Raiders fans. I mean, Sendog still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what they dubbed the Raiders' first Super Bowl victory in 76 or 77. They kicked somebody's ass and they dubbed the game Black Sunday.
I did not know that. Damn, that's
and
crazy.
Muggs and I, being the football guys that we are from watching since we're little kids.
Yeah.
When he mentioned it to me, I was like, that shit is hard.
No, that's a great title, and the whole cover, and the music behind it is what I'm saying. It all matched together. That's the vibe you get when you listen to this record.
Word up.
And the third factor with the Black Sunday is that we all very much loved Black Sabbath. And Black Sabbath means Black Sunday.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because the Sabbath day is Sunday.
I didn't know that either. Wow, that's crazy, man.
It was a bunch of different factors that led to that, but it worked, and it actually stuck.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't know how it was going to stick. We were all just, this is the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And, but yeah, man, being in New York was great. I thought we should do that more often.
Hell yeah. Right.
Yeah. But, it was fun. Fun times.
Any more shows like that you guys are going to do?
Yeah, we got Nashville. So if you're in the area close to Nashville, you want to see this show, tickets are up. Go to
And is it all Black Sunday or the album or just other songs too?
Well, we play Black Sunday in full, front to back. And then we play some extras at the end.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
Yeah. And the extras, man, the I'll say believe his name is Jack Miniman, who did the arrangements and wrote the extra music on top of, sort of recreating what's on the album. He did an incredible job in translation of the music. So like the charts they wrote, we can go and snap in with any symphony with those charts. So that's what basically essentially what we're doing. Yeah, for us is that we're doing a series of them. So like,
I like that Tiny Desk one you did too. That was crazy. Because I like that whole concept that they have. It's really dope.
Yeah, that one popped off, man. Salute to everybody that watched that. We've been getting a lot of love on that one.
Yeah, I dig that one. That was really cool.
Because people, our fans, they're locked into us. You know what I mean? They know what we do. So it's something that they come out, they buy tickets to come see us do that. It's people that weren't necessarily like the hardcore fans where you might like fall off the face of the planet to them until they find you again. And I think a lot of our fans found us again through that Tiny Desk performance because there's, places, it's a place where it has some pretty cool things popping.
Oh, they've had some good ones. Mac Miller was good. Juvenile was just
Was it Mac Miller the first one?
I don't know, but he was really good on that. Man. I enjoyed his.
And, so it's just a new place for people maybe that don't know you to discover you, and people maybe that lost track of you discover you again. If you do the right performance, though, like you gotta have the goods. You gotta bring the goods.
You gotta have the catalog.
Yeah, you can't half-ass it. You gotta really like put it down.
Yeah,
because there's no rocking over a track there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You have to. That's the whole purpose of doing this.
Yeah,
there is no track.
Yeah, that's going to wash out about 90% of the rappers today.
Yeah, hey, we were just talking about that. I was going to ask a question, man, and so I'll ask it to you. Like, would you be pissed off if you paid for a ticket to see whatever rapper that's like popping off, whatever, and 90% of their set they're rapping over their vocal track? would you be pissed off?
Okay, now imagine you paid $300 for that ticket, because Rolling Loud's not cheap.
Yeah.
So when you go to Rolling Loud,
That's a $300 ticket.
that's at least $300, and then you're gonna spend about $700-800 just doing the whole doing you outfit. You know what I mean? So basically, to me, it's these new kids don't look at it that way, but to me, I just feel like you're basically just playing a CD that you could listen to in your car, and you're just going to pay to listen to it on big speakers.
It's kind of like an air guitar. You know what I mean? It's like you're not playing the guitar.
And what makes it worse is that the artists don't care. It's so nothing to them. And I just look at it like, wow, you guys would get paid for nothing today. Like,
yeah, it's an easy bag.
And you guys built that for them. You guys kind of built this thing to this level today where it's like, all you guys artists from the 80s and 90s and everybody just now kind of got it to here. And it's just a kid just be like, yeah, they'll put the mic down and let the thing just play. And then they'll come back and say a word.
Yeah, that's like the worst.
Look up in the sky. Come back, say 2 words.
Yeah.
And then the song stop and they're like, cool. All right, play the next one. Do the same thing.
You know what's
You're
crazy?
like, damn, I gotta watch this for 40 minutes, bro.
What's the crazy thing is that people are paying those $300 tickets for them to like sing the words that the artist should be singing.
Well, I'm gonna tell. I'll put it to you like this. I look at it like this, and it's not no disrespect to the young artists. I wish them all the best. I'm not a hater about that. I like music. I'm a DJ, so I'm not mad at you. What it is that that's really not the culture. That's just people that come and listen to the music because it's cool. And when you look at the crowd, it's not the hip hop culture.
No.
Our culture is actually a whole different thing. When you come out to see a hip hop show, you expect a certain level because that's those fans were considered the real, true hip hop culture. All the rest of it is these fly by night kids that they're into you right now. Kodak Black, you're cool next. Take a picture, cool. I'm at the thing. It's not like a culture.
Sorry,
like
Pedro.
It's not like a culture to us. Sorry, Pedro. I love Kodak Black. He's very talented, but I'm just saying in that sense.
I get what you're saying.
It's just a different culture today, you know what I mean? So, but I don't like it. I wish they would play live. I like to hear somebody really rap because it makes me respect them. I'm like, damn, he recorded that? Man, Lee sounds dope live.
I mean, unless you're doing R&B, then I could hear you doing the.
I don't even go R&B. You got to sing it.
You gotta sing it.
When I went to see Rick James was singing it live,
you
bro.
can't fake the funk.
Come on,
because then that's Milli Vanilli, man.
Bro, come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
R&B can't even slide.
The only difference with Milli Vanilli is that they were not only lip syncing, they never actually did the vocals to none of the stuff. That's the only difference. But still, it's in that realm.
But that's why they weren't. Milli Vanilli wasn't faking it. They were hired to do exactly what they did.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You're not wrong in that.
They weren't trying to be the people that sung it. Those people paid them.
They were riding the wave of it, though.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a funny story.
They were entertainers.
So back in the days, I don't know if you remember this, B, but remember Tony G was DJing for Young MC?
Yeah.
And he toured with him, right?
Yes, sir.
So they were on that tour, Milli Vanilli and Young MC.
Oh, my
They were
God.
on that tour. So he would call me from tour because we had just put out Mentirosa. So I was giving him the updates, where the charts and where we're at. So he called me and goes, hey, bro. He goes, I was playing pool with those guys from Milli Vanilli. But hey, bro, I don't think they sing that song, bro. They can't even talk. They can't even talk English, bro. And I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, man. I play pool with him. I was like, whoa, these. So that was this is before I broke. So this is like a couple months maybe before I broke. So it was funny because in my head I'm like, damn, Tony's tripping. like these guys don't what? And then when I seen it come out, it was true. I was like, oh man, Tony was right.
Hey, you know what was crazy
bro.
about their outing? How it happened.
How did it happen, B-Roll?
Like that, it's during a live show for MTV.
Oh, word.
And then the playback, I don't know if they were using a DAT or a reel or something.
Whatever it was, it just started skipping.
And it just starts looping. Girl, you know, it's girl, you know, it's girl, you know, it's forever. The girl knew.
So that couldn't be the DAT. It had to be a CD they had.
Yeah,
because they don't have a way to skip.
Yeah, there must be a dip in the disc.
Somebody bumped.
and you see one guy, he's still trying to play it off like it's a bit, right? Until it's not. And the other guy, he storms off. He's embarrassed. He is like, oh man, the jig is up. Because forever, that was the thing, like, do these guys actually perform their stuff, like it seems like they're lip syncing on most of the thing. And then boom, they got caught out there.
But again, they were hired to be that. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't. They never really like. I mean, they were just doing the job they were hired to do.
A flaw in the CD technology.
Yeah, but they didn't know they were gonna get that big though. And imagine it's like, hey, you got to get out there in front of these 20,000 people. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, man. I don't even speak English, bro.
Yeah, I think they probably thought it would go as far as the video.
Oh man, that was funny, bro.
Man, that is the biggest sham that ever happened in the recording industry ever. That was like a big scam right there.
You know what's messed up though is the people that actually sung the songs. You know, that there was like 3 or 4 of them. I think there was at least 3 of them, like 2 dudes and a chick, and that's what created the harmonies. You know, what we know as their songs. But like, what's crazy is that they made great music. Like, why did they?
Their team, they weren't marketable though.
That's the crazy part.
They didn't look like Millie and Vanilli.
That's what I'm saying though. But the most insane part is there's 3 voices in the melodies. Like they were only 2, and
dudes,
still people weren't recognizing the other voice.
Wasn't that the same thing that CNC Music Factory went through, or one of them groups like that?
I don't remember if the original girl. Oh, because I think it was Martha Wash that did the original vocal.
Right.
It wasn't that girl from the group.
Slim chick.
Yeah, the
slim
petite
chick.
little petite chick. Yeah.
I actually did shows with them. They were really cool, both of them. And they had a good show. They had a big song. But yeah, I think that was Martha Wash that did the original vocal on that.
Hip hop heads could not stand them, man. I knew that. It's like I cannot.
That was a crazy time in hip hop, man. It was like a pretty much either you're this or you're
that.
Or you're that.
Hey, I asked these guys on tour, and I think I asked Steph Tone. Yeah, you weren't here when asked this. What song, when it comes on, instantly pisses you off that you got to change it?
Ooh.
God damn it.
There's a lot, isn't there?
Oh man.
There's so many songs. It could be an artist
today's time
of any time. It could be an artist in general, or it could be a specific song. It could be songs, but like, what's the worst for you?
Bring it.
Mine was "Don't Worry, Be Happy."
Really? Yeah. Oh, I used to love that song.
Yeah, see me out. I was not a happy person, so I did not love it. Today I might tolerate it, but like
I gotta think about that one. What was something that I would turn off? Like, man, I don't want to hear this.
I'll tell you what. There's
a lot of new shit, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not trying to jump on it either. But I'll say this first. I really love this band, but it has been played so much that every time any Nirvana song comes on, I change the channel.
Wow.
And I love Nirvana.
That's a different take on it, because they're oversaturated.
It's oversaturated. Like I got to get away from it.
That's a different thing, but I understand it because it is kind of in the realm. How about it, Julio?
I gotta think about.
There's got to be one.
Man, turn that shit off, man. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Let me think. I don't want to be mean, man.
No, come on, man. We all answered this.
What about hip hop songs?
I can't.
It could be any genre.
I can't fuck with Limp Bizkit.
Okay.
I love Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, I was like, turn that shit off, man. I can't listen to this shit.
Hey, man, everybody's got their thing.
That's just me, man. Yeah. I love Lethal. That's my boy, though. I love Lethal. I'm just saying, Limp Bizkit just ain't my flow.
You know, like, I asked this question because we all know, like, when the turn-up song, you know, everybody has that turn-up song. The minute it comes on, oh, man, that's my... But, like, do you ever question what is your... I hate that fucking song. I have, like, a top 5 of those. Most of them are 80s songs.
That happened recently. That's why I remember that, because I was like in the car and I popped on. And I'm like, oh no.
Was it due to oversaturation?
No,
or just because it just never has been your vibe?
It's never been my vibe. And then I just like when I heard him with Method Man do that song, which I love, the DJ Premier did. It was just crazy to hear him rapping there. I was just like, damn, is this guy? Is he an MC for real or? I didn't really, you know what I mean? So it made me not a fan of him like that. Like, okay, you know, I guess people like it, but it's not my flow.
Yeah, I think he comes from a culture of kids that, like, they love metal and they love hip hop. You know what I mean? And I think that's why he did a lot of, I mean, mostly for the most part, rapping on most Limp Bizkit songs. Most of any of the singing parts,
you know, that's just something I'd skip. That's all.
Nah, I got you. But it's a fair answer.
I've never really taken Fred's raps is serious raps, but that I don't think he takes it serious. You know, like he's just having fun doing it.
I think so. What about the Cranberries? Waves 619 says the Cranberries are him. I tend to sometimes agree with that because I could not.
I'll turn Zombie up, but I'll switch everything else that they put out.
Yeah, no, I can't deal with none of it. Like rest in peace to Homegirl and all that, but I was not a Cranberries fan. But,
I mean, a lot of today's music, I'll change the station. Change the station real quick. Like,
fair enough. There's a lot of channel changing shit out there right now.
Yeah.
They trying to sell you a bunch of bullshit though. That's why
True
it's
that.
crazy, man. What they got out here nowadays, like, come on, man.
Like every time I hear Toto Rosanna,
yeah, that was one for me too. Yep. To me, it was the Come On Eileen.
That one too.
Yeah, that one had to go. And we talked about this last week.
That's crazy, bro.
But I had to ask Julio this question because, you know, a lot of music has passed through his ears.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And you know, there are probably times that you didn't want to put someone over because you didn't really like their music. You did it out of the kindness of their heart. Of your heart, sorry.
Let me be honest with you. That Limp Bizkit is a perfect example. I'm the one that started that record on the radio off the album, the one with him and Method Man. I played that a lot. I gave it a lot of love. It's just that when I heard them together is when I kind of knew. I was like, okay, so you're not really rap. You gonna get through this, but it's that's what made me kind of listen to his music a little different.
Right.
So that's why I said that.
Word up.
Yeah, but that record was dope.
Yeah, everybody's got their turn off song and everything. Everybody got their turn up. And then there's everything else in between that could fall in either category. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what I have noticed because I work with young people, right? So I have this manager girl. She's in the back sometimes and after work, and she'll just put on the most ratchet rap, and that's her thing. That's the way she likes to end the night, right? But it's like
gutter
ratchet though, bro. And I'd be back there like about to leave, and I'm like, damn, what did she say? It's like, yeah, that's Meg Thee Stallion. She's just going doing her thing. But man, it has gotten so vulgar and
X-rated rap.
It's super X-rated.
Porn with words.
It's making Luke look like
it's porn. It's porn with words.
It is, bro.
Porn rap.
Strip club.
Well,
and the way they talk
beyond strip.
And the way they talking to you dudes, they're talking down to you. They're clowning you. You better get your money up. You better what? You ain't now. I don't need you. It's just such.
I got more bags than you do.
Yeah, man. You ain't got no bag, little. You a munch. You're a munch.
Demasculating.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. When you really start to listen to, when you sit there and it's playing, you're like, damn, the fuck did she just say? What?
She could rap her ass off, though. I'll tell you that. Meg Thee Stallion could rap.
It ain't just her, though. I'm telling you, it's a gang of them.
It's all of them.
It's a gang of them.
It's pretty much, 90% of them. Because because that's the formula they're allowing to thrive out there. You know what I'm saying?
It's thriving.
It's crazy. It's thriving. Cardi B gonna catch another lawsuit, Mike. When she threw that mic at the dude who threw the drink at her, she hit a chick, right? And then she threw her mic at herself. She's going crazy over here, Mike.
See, but you know what? In all fairness, what we saw, I'll use the term on Instagram, a lot of that was taken out of context.
True that.
Because a lot of people didn't realize that there was a video before the incident where, because it was so hot in Las Vegas, that was at Dre's, by the way. That was at the Dre's pool. It was so hot. It was like 115 degrees. And they started, one of the things everybody in the crowd does is throw water on each other, to cool each other off. It's
right.
It's like a party. It's a pool party.
Right.
Well, she had said to everybody, "Oh, throw it up here, throw it up here." So people were doing it, but Cardi got mad. Like, apparently, when the girl, I've heard two stories. One that it had ice cubes in it, and the other was that she hit her in the face with it, where actually Cardi wanted it like on her butt. So it's kind of taken out of context when you first invite people to throw the water, but then when you get hit with the water, you don't like it.
That's a great scene right there.
But I will say one thing. Cardi got a good left hand.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see the wind-up? I've seen guys throwing out opening pitches like 50 Cent and all those guys. Cardi has got a gun.
And what's crazy is she threw a lefty.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about that because you know the stage situation. What happens in that situation?
What happens is if that hits anyone and they decide I'm calling the lawyer, I could sue. Yeah, I mean your boy Fred Durst got sued for that very same thing.
And that's like throwing a brick. A microphone ain't.
Oh
soft.
yeah. Oh yeah. That hurts.
Those things are heavy.
They hurt. Yes, if you throw it pinpoint at someone, you might even cut them.
How could you win that case if
You ain't.
you threw the water first? So you started the whole.
That don't mean anything. You're supposed to be better.
So come on now.
Yeah, well,
the problem.
a cup of water in a plastic cup is not a microphone.
Yeah, the person who got hit is not the person who threw it.
Exactly. The person that was standing by the person who threw it is the one who got hit.
Oh, the wrong girl got hit even worse.
Yeah, so she's the one. The guy who actually instigated it, he ain't getting nothing.
Wow. You know what the real crime is? She was lip syncing.
Yeah, that was probably the real crime.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think that was a drastic amount of water to trip out over.
No, it wasn't. She overreacted.
Well, now she's going to learn what it costs to overreact.
Yeah.
I've been hit with beers and water and cigarette lighters and all kind of stuff. Shoes,
baby powder,
sandals.
cocaine's, weed,
joints.
Yeah. Been pelted with all kind of shit. I never tripped out behind it. I don't see. I don't
Chicks
see
are
that amount
different
of
though.
water.
Like she's all made up.
If you look at the video, most of the water didn't even hit her.
Yeah, no, she didn't want it fucking up her makeup or her hair. That's what she was really flipping out off of.
It looked like he got a full cup on her.
Close.
He aimed. Splash. Got her
Oh
all.
yeah, he sure did. And it was a dude.
And ain't gonna front though. Her hair look good though.
Oh, was it? Wait, it was the chick. Hold up. Wait a minute. Look at the flick of the water. It was her. Watch. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look.
This chick right
Yeah,
here.
that's her right there. Yeah.
But
Oh,
the
that
microphone hits this lady right here.
Yeah.
No, it hits the other one.
It
hit the other one.
It hit the other chick.
Yeah, right off her head. Good throw.
Oh my.
Don't mess with Cardi.
I would have thought that
Cardi's
she would have
dope.
threw it right-handed because usually if you hold the mic in whatever hand you favor is
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she put her mic in her left hand and threw that.
She lucky she didn't jump in there and beat her ass because Cardi B looks like a squabber.
She wasn't dressed for it.
I'll tell you right now how that's going to end. It's very simple. There's going to be an attorney that makes a phone call and going to explain to her that this can just get ugly, or you can write the check and we can forget
Exactly.
about
That's
this.
exactly what's going to happen.
So that's the way
It's called a
gonna play.
settlement.
Yeah, she's going to write the check.
And hopefully she learned from that.
They're going to settle out of court.
Yep.
But it's going to cost her a little bit of monies.
Damn.
Little feria.
I am emotionally distressed. I don't know if I could ever go to a concert anymore because I think an artist is going to throw a mic at me and
Yeah.
I have bad dreams about this.
And if I hear Cardi on the radio, I
get scared.
I get
feel
triggered.
I feel like a mic is coming at me.
I can't sleep. I mean, I can't even do my university studies.
2 million.
2 million.
Yeah. Were you lumped up? No, I don't have a lump or anything, but I'm just physically fucked up. I'm just garbage. I can't do it.
Then it's all Cardi B's fault.
I got emotional lump.
Yeah. The Cardi B could do a song about it. About the day that happened.
Oh man.
That's great.
And then they're making obviously she threw another mic at her sound guy or something.
Oh man, you
Or
gotta
DJ,
watch.
no, sorry, at her DJ.
DJ, huh? Yeah, man, you gotta watch that.
And you cannot be throwing the mics at your DJ, my.
Yeah, man.
Well, those mics don't work anyways.
Yeah, but I guess that mic doesn't work anyway, right? Apparently.
He missed his cue. She had a cue somewhere, and he didn't play the song when she needed a song played.
Yeah.
That's the way Cardi deals with things at home. She throws that chancla. She throws whatever.
She's going to give him an extra bag, too. Look, here she goes. It's the end of the show. She's like, I'm done.
She is holding the mic with her left hand this time.
That was left-handed.
That was left-handed.
She's a lefty.
Yeah.
She's a lefty.
Oh, and she cracked it like a football. Like she tapped it like she's Tom Brady. Look, Tom Brady tap. Saw that?
Yeah.
I want her playing on my team.
She got a nice touch.
She got a nice throw, man. She'd be a good quarterback in the lingerie league, right? She could throw that.
If you happen to be in the crib, you better.
I feel bad for Offset, man. Don't get into it with her, bro.
Oh, don't get into it. She looks pretty accurate.
Yeah, man.
Except for homegirl that got cracked. They was standing next to the chick who threw it.
She was close though.
She was pretty close.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it looked like she got a pretty accurate arm right there. Cardi QB. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
How many mics has she thrown?
So far, we saw 2, but there's probably at least 10, 12.
Yeah, there's got to be more.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see a pattern develop here.
That should be a part of her show. You know what I'm saying? From here on in, that should be a part of her show. But, not in the way that she throws it at someone to...
Now everybody's gonna be scared when she comes on stage, like, oh shit, don't say nothing to her.
Yeah.
She'll throw the mic at you.
She needs to start coming on stage with a Nerf mic.
Yep, a Nerf mic. You read my mind. I was about to say that. She needs to have a Nerf mic.
All the mics she wants.
Put a net in front of the crowd.
Something.
Yeah.
It's off the chain, man. But hey.
She's Dominican though, that's why.
Yeah.
They don't play them Dominican girls.
They don't play.
Neither the Puerto Ricans ones either. You know what it is, Les?
Dímelo.
Come on, man. You from New York. You from New York. You seen them.
You know what it is.
They don't play.
Dominicana.
Bro.
Now you know.
Especially when you know that they're paid like she is.
Mm-hmm.
Be prepared to duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let them be into you, man. That's it. Don't let them be into you, homie. Because you're stuck, bro.
You mindful lie.
Yeah, bro. You riding now.
Property up.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, whatever Dre's paid her for that appearance, she just signed the check over to that lady right there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It was that easy. It was that easy.
But she's papered up, so she got to deal with it. It is what it is. But who wants to write a check, right?
Yeah, who wants to
write $1 million check?
Straight up writing checks for buying things you don't never own.
But let me ask you this. Do you think with all the publicity that it's received, good or bad, do you think that it was worth, whatever it's going to cost her? I mean,
No.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, her fans are going to ride for her, though.
Right.
Because no matter how, anyone says it or sees it, whatever, her fans are her fans. Just like the way Taylor Swift fans ride for her and the way that Beyonce fans ride for her. There's nothing they could do this wrong. And if you speak against them, they're going to come out at your ass real quick. How about this, though? Elton John's farewell tour officially ended. He's done, supposedly. Because I don't ever believe when an artist says he's retiring.
Mm-hmm.
It's very rare when they actually stay in retirement. Grossed $910.4 million, making the first tour to surpass 900 million in ticket sales.
Rocket Man.
910.4 million.
I got to say off top, he needs to book enough shows so we can cross that $1 billion threshold. He's right there.
He's right
there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't
hold back. Get back on the road, Elton. You got some more shows to do, homie.
How old is he though?
He's got to be like
70 something.
110.
I gotta say
76.
Yeah,
76. Man, that's tough, man.
70 something. Yeah, he just needs to book maybe 2 more weeks.
I got it. Like 2 or 3 more weeks worth of
Yeah.
2 or 3 more weeks.
And more weeks and you're there.
Then you're the $1 billion man, baby.
Man, if the kids can get out there and just play their CD and just drop a couple lines or 2, you know what I mean? So can Elton.
Hell yeah.
He can get out there, just put his greatest hits on, just point the mic at everyone. They all sing, you know what I mean?
And they will sing it for
That's what I'm saying.
It's true.
Just hit the $1 billion already. You're right there. Do it for yourself and everyone else. Set that line.
Congratulations are in order either way.
Yeah, that's big.
910 million.
That's a hella number.
I love Benny and the Jets when I was a kid, man.
Yeah.
Love that.
He had some songs, man.
He had some songs, bro.
He for a lifetime of doing music. 'Cause I remember him when I was a little kid, and he was already up there being large to now, and he's still look at that. You know what I mean? That's incredible.
That
Rocket
is,
Man.
Yeah.
That is, man.
Everybody knows Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Hell yeah.
So many songs. I'm
All right.
Still Standing's a good song.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The 80s. There was some good joints in the 80s, no doubt. Some of the songs in the 80s I used to hate, I kind of actually dig them now, but there are some that I still hate.
That's a lot of audience to make that money, man.
We all agree.
A lot of
Red,
people that
red
into
wine.
that music, bro.
And you can't lip sync those songs.
Oh hell.
Everybody hates them some red wine.
Yeah, I don't like it. I never have. I still don't. That's one that didn't change on me.
Nope.
UB40, red wine.
Well, then every 7-Eleven I walk into, that song is playing.
they try to slang that cheap ass red.
I think so, bro.
That little red Cabernet.
I think they are, man. Every time I walk, a red wine. Damn, man. Every 7-Eleven.
If they blew up with that shit,
man, they never went away. That song's still playing, man. That song's still playing on the radio.
That song is Money in the Bank.
For sure.
It is.
And that's incredible too. When you know a lot of people be skipping it, but apparently not enough.
Yeah. No, I always skipped it, but hey, I'm only one man.
Yeah.
Would that be yacht rock? Would you?
No.
classify- No.
Hell no. Don't you dare put that on the boat, son. Don't you dare put that shit on the boat, dog.
My criteria for yacht rock is simple. If they ain't even mentioning the words water, like sailing or being on a boat or anything, it ain't yacht rock. Just because it's mellow, that don't make it yacht rock.
Then you wouldn't have so many yacht rock songs if you went by that criteria, though.
And I'd say Christopher Cross.
I think
Sailing is like the.
That's what I was thinking.
That's
about
the
right now.
yacht rock song.
It is the yacht rock song. There's probably bigger yacht rockers than him, but in terms of the genre, yes, that is. But that is just an extension of Coast.
For sure.
Like those were the soft hits. Really, it's almost like soft hits.
Soft.
But adventurous soft hits.
Mm-hmm.
Adventurous. I would say if it's going to be a soft hit, it's got to be at least adventurous.
Right. Like, what was that song? The Africa song from
I was just going to say,
Toto.
yes,
Toto.
Yep, that's true though.
I'm just saying, it's got to be adventurous. It can't just be any old song.
Or at least Caribbean music.
Something, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything from the
the
Caribbean.
then that gets dicey. Then you have to consider red wine a part of this, because that is kind of Caribbean based.
Definitely. Island music.
I hate that. I hate that part.
I hate that part too, Steph. That's the problem with our system.
Got to keep UB40 out of there.
Got to keep UB40 out, but they keep coming back in.
Coming back in.
They got angles.
They got the criteria, man.
They got loopholes. they fit the criteria.
They checked a lot of boxes. That's how they got in the party.
For real.
The red wine.
What was that guy that we ran into in the airport somewhere in Peru or somewhere crossing from?
Oh, he was from whatchamacallit, from Australia.
Australia.
Men at Work.
Man at Work. Thank you, B.
Colin, this lead singer, Colin something. He was cool as hell. He knew who we were.
Yeah, man.
Men at Work, yacht rock.
Yeah, I think so.
Their sound is yacht rock.
It was very adventurous too.
Yeah.
I mean, he was telling stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, we chilled with them because it was like we were like on the coming from Brazil. We popped them into Peru somehow, and they were going somewhere else. But it was like really not a lot of people there. You know what I mean? But it was just cool. We just ran into them. Hey, what's up, Cypress Hill? Oh, what's up, man? What's up, bro? And it was just we had a good conversation with him.
What a great
fun.
promo shot that is. Look at that.
Yeah, homeboy right here.
Yeah, their lead singer is Colin Hay.
Yeah, Colin Hay.
He was cool as hell, man.
He was cool. Who the hell knew he knew who we were? That was the crazy thing.
Yeah, man, crazy, bro.
They got them 1,000-yard stairs down there, man. They be looking for all them deadly animals all the time, always on the swivel.
Hell yeah. Yeah, homeboy right there. He's cool, man.
It's funny. The people actually in Australia, I learned when we were in Australia a couple months ago, I was playing a lot of my stories, and I was using that song from Down Under and Men at Work, and a few people from Australia hit me back and said, "Stop playing that song, fucking please. We hate that fucking song."
They probably loved it once upon a time,
right?
Now,
but now
it's
it's like the anthem they can't get away from.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Yeah, no, man.
Yeah, that's a big hit, man.
They're like, hey, don't put us in that box, dog.
Yeah, all right, we over it,
You
man.
keep us out of that box right there, dog. Quit playing. We want to remind y'all to smash that like if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel. Share the show out to your friends and crack the all notification bell so you get down with the content we be dropping. We just dropped the final smoke box for this season with Mac 10. And salute to everybody that watched it. Salute to Mac 10, King of Chevys, for jumping in with us. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't had a chance to check it out, because it's good, man. We had a good chop session up in there.
Mac 10 is a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Real good dude.
Yeah.
I fuck with him heavy, man.
Yeah, we had a real cool conversation up in there, man. And he got high as fuck. I tell you.
I know he's got some. I know he's got his own strain, I think, now.
Yeah. He's talking about coming out with his own strain.
Yeah.
He's constantly on some entrepreneurial shit. I believe his brand, I think, is called Red Gas.
Yeah, Red Gas. Yeah.
Appropriately named.
Mac 10 is a hustler, so
Yeah.
he's just one of those kind of guys. He reminds me of Eazy-E a lot, in his own way. You know what I mean?
He don't sit on his hands.
Mm-mm.
He's constantly out there moving.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you about him is like he keeps that old school G code about himself, because you ain't never heard him talk about Ice Cube and say something slick or something about whatever their situation that's going on or whatever happened in the past, because people are talking about it right now.
Right.
Ice Cube's been out doing interviews, but one thing I'll give Mac 10, he's a G about it.
He keeps a G for
keeps a
sure.
G. He don't want to go out here and say, oh, you know what? Oh, but that, because he says something, I'm gonna say something. He just says, all right, man, if that's what you feel, then that's how you feel about it. Cool. Whatever their issue is, that's between them. Because look, I know Ice Cube for a long time, and I know Mac 10 since he first started. I've tried few times with Ice Cube to holler at him. Hey, man, like can we work something out? Could I make some? But Ice Cube told me one day it was family business. That's what he told me himself. He goes, "Hey, Julio G."
And when somebody says that, you can't. It's hard
That's
to
all he
step
had to
into
say.
that. Yeah.
That's it. I said, "Oh, let me step back. I tried, but I understand what that means." So that's all he had to say.
Yeah.
It's family business. All right, that's between y'all. No problem. But
Well, God willing, one day they squash.
we'll
their
see.
deal.
But I'm just saying on Mac 10's side, that's why I respect him, because he just always been G about his.
I'm
thing.
saying, look, if he could squash it with me, we had some pretty serious beef.
Mm-hmm.
Mac
You know what I mean? No. Well, yeah, Mac 10 too. But when we had our beef with Cube, it was serious. It was not.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't like a made up thing or just for hype or any of that. I mean, we was really going at each other, and the fact that we squashed it and now we're doing shows together and like we're cool and in that situation, I see, like if there could be that line with us, I think eventually with time, healing, whatever, or a conversation, right, that could be resolved. Hopefully it gets resolved, because if they put West Side Connection back together, that would be a big thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
It takes all parties to want to do it. So, God willing, they get there.
Yeah, for sure.
About USA Today rated top 5 fast food chains, brah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm going to go from 5 to 1, all right?
Bring it.
And, all right, number 5 is Raising Cane's. Has anybody had Raising Cane's?
Bomb.
You like Raising Cane's? How about you, Julio? Have you tried it?
I don't think I've been there.
It's like, like one of those spots that have like the chicken sandwiches, fried chicken sandwiches, with the kind of spicy type.
More into the chicken tenders.
And the chicken tenders and things like that.
Okay, now I gotta check.
I tried that once and it didn't no thrill. I never went back.
No thrill to you?
Yeah.
How about you?
I haven't had it. I already got my favorite chicken spots. I stay with them.
Like Dave's Hot Chicken would be like the equivalent of this. Have you had any of that?
Nah, not really.
All right. How about, number 4, Wendy's, which I think I maybe been to Wendy's 3 times in my life, maybe.
Yeah.
Back in the days.
I love Wendy's.
Back in the days, Wendy's was cool. But now it's like,
Their apple pecan salad is delicious.
I get down with Wendy's. I just don't eat a lot of fast food. So, like, and when I do, that's not really my go-to.
They got them Frosties in the cup, though. Those are pretty bomb.
Number 3, and this kind of shocks me, but number 3 is McDonald's.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we all know it's nasty, but like they're like one of the biggest chains that everybody knows for the longest
Is this
time.
based upon
so what is this based
revenue,
on?
or is this based upon opinion?
USA Today rates the top 5 fast food chains.
McDonald's lost its luster. Let's face it.
Yeah, it's true.
In-N-Out came along and.
Funny that you should say that because In-N-Out is number 2.
See, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
They said, "Hey, fuck y'all, McDonald's," even though they didn't.
I could agree with that. In-N-Out is
I would
way
say that's a
better.
good number 2.
you know, I have no complaints with In-N-Out.
Yep. And number 1 is Chick-fil-A.
I love Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Man, that's all
Chick-fil-A.
hype. That's all hype on that Chick-fil-A.
Hater.
I'll tell you what's a real hater is USA Today because their Arby's should be on that list.
Yes.
Which one you said? Arby's, you said?
Arby's, they,
Yeah.
they should be on that list.
I know.
They got the meats.
I used to love Arby's. I hadn't had it for a while, but I used to love that.
Word up.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Current events. All right.
No King Taco, no none of that.
No, they ain't getting rated by USA Today. That's LA Times, dog.
That's right.
All right. Before we get into the next bit, Motalada. We're drinking some today. Blaze Mota's ready to drink cannabis infused michelada made with non-alcoholic Mexican lager, tomato, lime, and spices. I can taste it. No mix needed. 20 milligrams of THC per 16-ounce can. It's Michi time. Blaze Mota is a line of cannabis products celebrating the proud traditions of the Chicano culture that have shaped our great city in Los Angeles. Blaze Mota es hecho en Los Angeles for the world to enjoy. So enjoy it. How you
I like it.
You like it?
I got a nice buzz on it.
How about you?
I want to
Senda?
hear. I want to hear Colton read that right there. That's what I want.
Tell them
Some Mars.
Oh, the end there?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Blaze Mota es hecho in Los Angeles for the world to enjoy.
Boom.
That wasn't so bad, but you said Los Angeles just regular. It's regular. It's Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
No.
Angeles. Los Angeles.
And he said,
Los Angeles.
That was better.
Close.
Yeah.
That was better. All right. Cheers to you, Bolton.
2024.
hit you.
Still got to roll the R. All right. It's that time.
Time for submissions. 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 Time for submissions.
All right, we got a bunch of submissions in today. First one of the day, we got Justin up in here saying this is the Chicago way. Chicago-style Polish dogs with mustard and onion. A or nay?
Nay.
It needs more.
Bring it.
First of all, we got to toast those buns.
Yeah. That's a lot of mustard.
I'm fine with the mustard, but the onions.
To me, that's a lot of mustard.
Yeah, maybe that's the way.
I mean, at first I thought it was a lot of cheese, but then I looked closer, and even though I'm not wearing my glasses, I could tell the difference between cheese and mustard. And this,
I thought it was cheese as well at first.
does this look like? Is it mustard or cheese? I'm not sure.
I think it's mustard.
It looks like cheese to me, but
If it's cheese, I'm okay with it. If it's mustard, it's a lot of mustard. Gross. I'm just saying.
Regardless, I'm gonna need a Zantac after that. For sure. That's a fact.
if I'm real high, real hungry, I'm gonna eat that. I'm not even gonna think.
But hey,
about
to
it.
each his, like he did it how he wanted it.
I think it'd be better with nacho cheese.
Yeah, I agree.
Bring it.
It's not a bad idea there,
It's
Bolton.
Polish. How can you have nacho cheese with a Polish dog?
Because there's hybrids of food out there.
All right, little cross, a
Little cross up, yeah. Collaboration of foods.
Poland and yeah.
Poland taco.
Oh man.
All right, this next one's pretty good. Oh,
I think he meant Cheese Whiz. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I was gonna say Cheese Whiz would be good on that.
that's what you meant to say.
Well, nacho cheese, Cheese Whiz. Is
Two
it the same
different things.
thing?
No, two different things.
Two different kind of cheeses. You're saying?
Oh, I always thought nacho cheese and Cheese Whiz were always the same type of thing.
One is fake and one is really fake.
He's not wrong.
The same thing to me.
All right.
And we got Roddy Rod up in here saying, this one's pretty good. He's saying, all your talk about Oreos had me checking out the whole selection at Walmart.
Yes.
I had no idea about all the flavors.
Yeah, Oreos is trying to ramp up on their cream, bro. They're trying to ramp up on their cream, bro.
They're coming at you now.
They're coming at you with the dark chocolate wrapped cream. Ooh.
That one right there is the bomb.
Oh my God.
That one right there, that's something. Watch out on that one.
You got your chocolate in my peanut butter.
You got your peanut butter in my chocolate. We got diabetes. But it looks delicious.
I haven't seen that one. Damn.
That's a delicious bag of diabetes right there.
Caramel and coconut.
I never seen that, bro.
That's not even just the caramel and coconut. That's the big stuff. Oh,
That's gonna shut you down.
You know, just buy one pack a month. You know what I mean? Don't buy more than that, just so you don't ramp the fuck up and
Birthday cake.
ruin yourself. Birthday cake. Oh my God, they're like the weed game right now. Oreos got all these different fucking flavors.
They're just taking
These exotics.
Yeah, they got some exotics over here. Oreos. We got the exotics. Salute to Oreos, man.
That's just at Target. That's just the Target aisle.
I'm glad that they're like, you know, at least trying different things. That's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers to that. Salute.
Well done.
This one I wouldn't have. Wouldn't even touch that.
I'd have that.
I would not have it.
I'll try it.
The Thin Mints.
I definitely would eat those. The Thin Mints, all the Thin Mints are perfect.
I like to freeze my Oreos. That's my thing. Is I throw them in the freezer.
Really?
Oh, they're bomb frozen.
See, these ones I'd stay away from too. I don't like toffee.
I don't like toffee.
Make me feel like my teeth gonna break.
You put them in the refrigerator, huh?
Yeah, in the freezer.
Don't
in the
put
freezer.
those toffee ones in
Wow.
the refrigerator. Phew, you're gonna regret life. Them choppers coming right off.
That's right.
Right next.
And we got Megan up in here saying, Psycho Les, you should get a pair of these pants for your joints.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
Little joint holders.
Little joint holders, and it's like for a cone, no less. Look at that; it's shaped like a
Yeah,
cone.
but once you sit down, they're all coming out your pocket. Like,
Maybe not.
little holster.
Yep, little joint holster.
Don't take those pants over to Dubai.
Yeah, forget your little pre-rolls in there. You done.
Don't raise your voice either.
You don't have the tools to dig in that pocket, and they do.
Yeah, don't raise your voice, man.
Yeah, don't do it.
And we got
For
this
real?
guy trying to haul a TV from Costco.
Oh my God!
Oh
When
man.
the TV's bigger than the whip.
You got a good deal, though.
You sure did. You better hope that deal don't fall out the back.
Could not resist.
In LA, somebody will run up and just take it right out the
With that TV, you're gonna need 2-3 people to take
For
that.
sure.
Bring it.
I'll pull right up, man, jump out your car. Man, give me that TV.
Yeah, that's
Put it in my
mine.
truck.
Hey,
I'm out.
Thank you for bringing me this TV.
Good looking out. It's exactly what I needed for the house.
You could roll up on that wrong corner.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wrong intersection with your
Oh,
brand
yeah.
new TV, and it'd be gone.
Gone, bro. It's gone.
That's why it's best if you have it delivered.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, you know, them nosy ass neighbors be on you like.
Man, you got to bring
they
that in
just
at
got
3
a
or 4 in the
fresh
morning.
TV. Yep.
Nobody's watching.
Quietly.
3:30 in the morning, you bring the TV in.
Yeah.
Can't let the neighbors see, bro.
Yeah, you can't put the cardboard box out
No,
on the curb the
no,
next day
no,
either.
don't
you
do
know what I
that.
mean? No.
Yeah,
Drop that box all the way up.
you got to send that cardboard box away that day, like 5 blocks.
For real, bro. For real.
Every hood party's gonna end at your house. Super Bowl, your
Yep.
house. UFC, your house.
Yeah, but everybody that got one of those monster TVs is right there in the front room with the curtain wide open.
Wide open.
Like the whole neighborhood could see your TV.
And every viewing party is at their house.
Yep.
All right, next.
And next up in here, we got Rain up in here with a little Cypress Hill tiny desk art.
That's dope.
Awesome.
They got the Cypress hat down pretty tight.
Well done.
They got it all down.
Sendog, you should get with Greenspans and do like a Sendog, what do you call it? Pendleton. Like with your own design style, you know what I mean? Like a cypress, it's like a cypress colored.
Little collaboration.
Yeah, that'd be type with Greenspans, you know what I mean? Just like a limited edition.
We just did one with Dixon like that. It's a company out of Canada, but it's a button-down flannel style thing for Black Sunday. It's got all the Black Sunday colors.
Okay.
But yes, a Sendog
you need a Sendog
line would be dope.
Yeah, hell yeah. 'Cause he rocks some dope Pendletons.
I'm ready, dude. Tell the Pendleton people.
Come on, Pendleton.
Sendog, how many Pendletons do you have at the house?
150.
No. Right now, I think I'm approaching just over 45.
Jesus.
Like 45, 44.
It's an expensive
But see, I never throw them out. So I've had Pendletons back there that are 30 and 40 years old because I never throw the shit out.
Those are the best
Yeah,
ones.
Pendletons you can't throw out. Those are like good. It's like.
Yeah, some don't even fit me anymore. But
you take care
I ain't
of
throwing
them too.
them out.
You dry clean them and that kind of stuff. You don't just throw them in the wash and that.
No,
kind
you
of-
can't.
No,
ruin
no.
them.
Fuck no, you wouldn't. I mean, why would you do that?
Hey, Sendog, and for people that don't know, Pendletons, they're not cheap.
No.
That's one thing that people
Cheapest.
they think like you see some vato out there with a bomb ass Pendleton like this fool. This fool got paid some money for that. That's not like some just.
Yeah,
It's an expensive shirt.
Oh yeah.
for real.
Yeah, they're in between like 120 and 149 dollars.
Yeah, and that's just for the stuff today. When we talk about like stuff from years ago, then we're talking upwards of $400 and $500. I've seen them go as from some places.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's just what I've seen. I'm sure there's some that have gone for more, and there is famous Pendletons that people wore. That collectors try to find. So.
And speaking of collectors, son, let's give Greenspans a little plug here. September 1st, we've been told, doing a collaboration with Pendleton. They're actually going to have the Greenspans label sewn into the shirts, one color only, and very limited supply.
Ooh.
So those are coming out.
Yours is next.
Yeah, and they're having an event for that, aren't they, Trace?
I think so. Yeah.
Word up.
Salute to Greenspans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big up to Evan.
And those that don't know, let them know what Greenspans is, Sen. I mean,
Greenspans is like the neighborhood clothier that us kids from Southgate went to. And not just us, but everybody around the LA area would, still goes there to get that original, the original cholo fit or gangster look that you're looking for. Evan has stuff in there from like 1920, so
yeah,
it's a great place to shop, and I've been going there since I was a little kid, and I'm still going there as an adult. So yeah, and I'm still finding new stuff.
Me too. When I go in, I haven't been there in a minute, but every time I go in there, it's like, damn man, where'd you get this? I mean, he has some real nice stuff that you will not find again. That just but it's that street style of like that Chicano style from the 70s and that style. He has a lot of that cool stuff. So
yeah,
and the Pendletons.
A lot of that stuff that we've even used in our music videos. What's that one? I don't remember.
Was it Lowrider?
Yeah, I think it was Lowrider.
Lowrider, yeah.
You guys have the cascades. You use the cascades in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for real,
I celebrate your use of the word clothier.
Clothier, yes.
Yes, because that probably threw some people off.
Yes, apparently Mr. Dog is educated.
Yes, he's got vocabulary. Next.
Yeah, big up Evan, and let's hope everything goes well for him, and maybe one day we could do something together. That'd be great.
And we got Flo up in here saying before auto-tune, there was Nate Dogg.
For sure.
Word.
I've seen Nate Dogg sit there playing a video game and sing into the mic. And then go back to the video game.
That's hella multitask, right?
Yeah, man. It was crazy. This guy was talented, man.
Yeah. I love how the fact that, he sung on anybody's record, all of a sudden that record's,
he just had the hook. Yeah, he had the hook.
Yeah, he had that magical, ability to make your record better than what it probably could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the line, it ain't a hit if Nate Dogg ain't singing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hookmaster.
Which, for them, that was a thing, yeah.
I think, well, I think that Nate Dogg changed R. Kelly's whole style because that's how. Because when R. Kelly first came out, he was just an like really R&B singer. Like all the first records, like Your Body's Calling, and all, he was just like R&B singing. And then when you hear Nate Dogg, he blew up. After that, he's now R. Kelly kind of rap singing now. He kind of rap sang the rest of them songs after that, and started talking more street on them.
Very hood.
Yeah. They started getting more hood with the lingo. You know what I mean? So I thought that's what Nate Dogg to me did to the impact of his thing. Is he made a lot of he shifted the game for sure, man. A lot of people were watching him.
And we got Fabian up in here saying this was legendary the other night, from being walked out by Eminem to becoming the undisputed champ.
Awesome.
Yeah. That shit was dope.
It went to the 9 rounds, right?
Yeah, and the way that he took Homeboy apart, like surgical style, like precise punching and footwork and all that, you know. And I'm not even into boxing that much, but I could tell when I see something good, and that dude was on some really, really.
He was a surgeon this night.
Yeah, he was just, everything about him was just perfect, you know, even the way he was breathing. He never looked to be at any time huffing and puffing. It was all through the nose, of all control. It was a really good fight.
That was crazy. Eminem came out. I never thought he would do something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty rare.
Mind. I was like, Eminem did that? Damn.
That's pretty rare.
Yeah, man.
That's good for him, man.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's crazy how Eminem back in the days didn't even have a mustache, and now he's like the bearded guy all the time.
Well, he got older.
Yeah.
He wanted a different look.
Quick question: if you're that dude that won that fight, do you give that guy, the other guy, a rematch, or just move on?
You could give him a rematch, or you could move on. I mean, like realistically, you got all the belts now. But if you thought that, or maybe if the bag was enormous for a part 2, it would have had to have been like a very close fight. You know what I mean? Or something for it to be compelling to have a part 2.
Right, because there was really no doubt who won that fight. You know, there was nothing like that. There was no controversy at all.
So during the course of the fight, it wasn't like a back and forth. Homeboy was pretty much dominating the whole fight. Yeah, in that regard, you don't usually give the guy.
So just move on.
Just move on, and he has to fight his way back up.
Gotcha.
You know, he was champion now. Maybe he's #1 contender. He's got to wait till after your next fight to like get back up in there. Or maybe, you know, within their contracts, it's like, you know, if their contracts state, hey, you know, loser gets automatic rematch because I think they were both putting belts on the line at this point. So, yeah, I mean, he could, if it was a really close fight and you wanted to like have a decisive win, yeah, you give him the rematch. But if you knocked his ass out,
move on to the next thing.
Move on to the next.
Yeah.
And we got Fabian back up in here again saying he's enjoying the Cypress Hill interview with Hip Hop DX.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Much love. And that was dope that Terrence Crawford hit up Eminem to come out.
Yeah, that was I seen him respond to him saying he was his favorite boxer, but I thought, he'll never like walk out. You know what I mean? And then when I see him do it, I was like, oh damn, Eminem really, because Eminem just kind of to himself. He doesn't really get out much. He's not an out there dude. So I just was like, wow, this is crazy. It was mind blowing. But I thought it was cool for Homeboy because I didn't know who he was. And so because I mean, imagine all the fans, Eminem fans that now don't know, you know, who this guy is as a boxer. You know?
Oh yeah.
And then he won anyway, so it was good. It was good.
And had a decisive win.
Yeah, that was great.
Salute, congratulations, Terrence Crawford, and salute to Eminem for bringing him out. Know what I'm saying?
And we got K Yazzie up in here smoking on some orange creamsicle.
Smoke.
Nice.
I like it.
Orange cream.
Bring it.
Bring it over.
That's how he said it. Creamsicle.
Mm-hmm.
Creamsicle.
Creamsicle.
It's very creamsicle.
Creamsicle. We got who do we got here? We got we got Mizzle up in here saying, shout out to my boy Tony Toka with the Death Tape soundtrack and the mixtape documentary.
I want to see that. Is it out already?
I haven't seen it yet. Salute to Tony Touch.
Hell yeah, man. Legend in the game, bro.
He's been very active as of late.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's
always been active, man. He stayed in the game.
Yes, he do. Legendary.
And we got Helix up in here showing off some weed from back in the day.
Ooh. Boofers.
I smoked like half of that in Brazil.
Yeah.
Those look familiar.
Once upon a time.
Oh yeah, when we didn't, I didn't have it.
Oh,
I don't get.
God.
We did it. We blew through that.
Oof, thank God cultivators got better,
Yeah.
bro. Look at that.
Gross.
Then at one point, some people thought that was good weed.
Man,
Man.
they were going crazy over it.
Salt Lake Park.
Yeah, for sure.
Salt Lake Park. Oh my God.
I definitely had that weed in South America.
Salt Lake Park.
Yeah, South America, for sure.
Give us a little rundown, Sendog. Give us a little history on Salt Lake Park for the people that don't know.
Oh, man.
Right next to the city of Southgate in the city of Huntington Park, correct?
Yeah.
City of Huntington Park had a
Yeah.
park called, it's still there, Salt Lake Park.
Salt Lake
Ooh-wee.
Park, yeah. And you go there and score whatever you needed to. It was more than just a weed place, you know what I mean? A weed park or whatever. It was, some hardcore things going on
It was
there.
dangerous.
But the thing about Salt Lake Park was when you left that fucker, the cops were watching that park everywhere.
Oh.
So you had to be careful which way you went.
What corner you got off of?
Because if you and your bros went down there, young cats, looking like you want to score, you're coming out. It doesn't matter if they saw you or not. They're going to turn around and pull you over.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So it was always sketchy over there.
Oh, man.
Especially around 84, 85, like when the weed drought happened. And there was no weed on the street anywhere. But Salt Lake Park had a little bit of weed.
That's crazy.
But it was too sketchy, man. So
Salt Lake Park had a little bit of everything.
Sendog,
Yeah.
do you remember what you would pay for it back then?
Well, back then it was, $5 for the nickel, $10 for the dime. The guys that sold it weren't really trying to sell you an ounce or anything like that. They were trying
They
to
didn't
make
have enough.
the maximum amount with what they had.
Oh,
What
so
I
they
mean?
nickel and dimed it all the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if all they had is an ounce, they wouldn't sell an ounce.
Oh, yeah,
they would
yeah.
sell it at,
Yeah.
nickels, like you said, 20s, or, nickel bags that you charge 20 for. So you're making maximum on that ounce.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a small hustle, but, that's what they were doing back
Because
then.
really good weed, not everybody had it.
No.
Like, let's say you knew 5 or 10 guys that sold weed. One guy might have some chocolate Thai butter, some skunk.
Yeah.
Not everybody had skunk. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So you had to know.
You had to know
You had to know.
somebody.
You have your connections.
Yeah,
man,
you
know
had
what I
to
mean?
know somebody. It wasn't
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
just
Oh,
had
yeah.
Instagram and all. It was like you had to know somebody and call them on a phone. No pagers, no nothing back then. It was just, hey, bro.
We had a homie named Craig. That was it. I ain't gonna say the rest of his name, but we had a homie named Craig. He always had those indica sacks for those little $5 bags, but $20 per gram.
Damn.
Indicas.
Light green, almost fluorescent looking indica looking bud.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just hardly enough to roll a joint, a pinner.
But when he ran out, you weren't seeing him for a long time.
Damn, that's crazy.
So you had to catch him when he had just maybe re-upped,
Now look at y'all now. You got weed everywhere. This guy ain't got one. You go over here. You can go to the store. Oh my God.
It's
You
everywhere.
had to know somebody, and you also had to know how to talk too. You couldn't just be talking all openly all the time.
No, hell no.
Oh yeah, that was
You know what I'm
so
saying?
low-key, bro.
Everybody had like their own little conversations.
Yep, true
Yeah,
that.
like some people just didn't even want you to say anything. Just, hey man, I'm coming over. Okay, cool. Later.
Yeah.
For real though.
Yeah, don't mention no nothing.
That was code for I'm coming to score.
Yep. You good? Yeah. All right.
Yep.
All right, next.
And we got Neo the One up in here showing off a little Central Arizona monsoon action.
Bring it.
Looks like us.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's devastating.
I know one thing's for sure is y'all central monsoons has affected us over here.
Oh yeah.
Take it back.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Oh my.
Where's this at right here?
Arizona.
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 Oh.
Yeah, that's good old lightning strikes right there.
Oh, you want to move? Leave California now? All right.
Look at that.
Damn.
Holy shit, dude.
Wow, that's crazy.
And next up in here, let's see, we got Hempy Heart, and Hempy Heart saying, rolled me up some Pink Sunset for the show today. Shout out to you guys.
Pink Sunset. Sounds good.
Go.
Awesome.
What do you think of that joint, B?
Oh, shit. There was a joint in there. I was looking at something completely different. I was like, what am I looking at here? I'm looking at some broken up weed. All right, to the neck. Your problem started on the beginning of this roll.
And it went all the way to the end.
And then all the way to the end. You got to break it up a little bit finer, not too much. And then you got to shape that joint. You know what I mean? Like you're shaping it. It looks like it's gonna morph into a werewolf or something. You know what I mean? Like it's changing its skin right now.
Shedding like a snake.
It's shedding like a snake. See, because it's not even. It's more rolled like like a spliff would be, a small spliff, if you will. Like the way we roll them mostly is straight away. No flare out like a trumpet here you see. This looks like an old school musket put under my armpit and like shoot it at somebody. But so if you zoom in towards the middle, there's ridges here. It's like we're going hiking and shit, you know what I'm saying? There shouldn't be that. So hey, you put the effort in, and I'm proud of that. But I'm gonna have to give that a 2.
Did this guy even ask? Did he even ask to be judged?
Nope.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did. He got a free one on the house.
He gotta know. He's sending a picture over there.
I thought the way
gonna get judged.
I thought the way that Bolton presented this was a joint rating, so it's as such. But look, even if you asked for it or not, the good foundation is on your neck over here. You just got to fill in the weed a little bit more, fill that roll out, shape it a little bit better, and you'll have a straight joint instead of a wrinkly musket.
And what number do you give it? What rating?
I said 2.
Hey, let me ask you something.
The joint, the fake fingers on the tray is straighter than the one we're seeing on the tray.
Let me ask you something, B-Real. So you're saying the flare out, like to make it like bigger at the end, that's not a good thing. You want it to be even all the way through.
If you're doing that on purpose, you got to call that out and say, yeah, I'm doing a spliff, right? And then so that's a different rating. You know what I mean? Because if you know how to roll a spliff, then you can rate it as such, right? But if it's just like not meant to be a spliff and it flared out because most of the weed he or she puts on the lit end, it takes on the look of a spliff. But we normally roll them like the way you see Aton rolls them, straight away. Not all the time. I mean, sometimes we'll roll some spliff style ones here every now and then, but mostly they're straight away. And so they want the judgment by the straight away, right? So there
I got a 2.
Yeah, so he got a 2. My bad.
Dos.
I thought the way Bolton presented it, it was like a rating. All right, cool. Next.
Well,
Anybody sending in a joint, they're probably going to get rated.
Well, Bolton asked you to rate it, though.
No doubt.
Oh, Bolton asked me to rate it. Okay, well then that's on Bolton, not me. I'm just giving you my 25 cents right here.
And we got Alex G up in here saying, salute to the show. I want to show off my funky collection.
Oh, man.
Like all the boxes.
And it was also for the hater who hates the way I do those those critiques.
A nice presentation.
That's a nice collection right there. Man.
That's a nice collection. And
he's fatties.
Yes, even the way he stores them is proper. Look at that.
Yep.
I see beat nuts in there.
Yeah. It's very
collectible.
Very robust collection.
Yeah, if you smoke, you got to have a few of them, man. You got to have them on deck.
But I like how he's got them laid out. It's much like Pedro. Pedro's layout is pretty dope, too.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
And then Alex G, he's asking for a joint rating.
Oh.
Check night.
All right, to the neck. To the neck. All right, on the neck, you got a little hickey on the bottom right there. And then it, looks like Cali Blaze headbutted it right there. Slight shark bite, if you will. If you go right, and that shark bite leads to a slight wrinklage in that little area right there.
Yep.
And then you got a little slight dip and another little dippity dip and one more dippity dip. You was dipping, baby. Top side looks okay, but there's a slight flare out.
A little chubby.
Yeah.
That just again, like the last joint. This joint just needed a little finer grind.
Yeah. Or you could have pushed the joint in, the tip in a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like she said, and you could have probably packed that little area in, and it would have been fine. But and at the top, that doesn't bother me so much. The top. I mean, because you could either light it like that, open-ended, or you can, square it away like Aton and Pedro do.
What you giving that, man?
I'm giving it a 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he put
that's
the
a
insane
5.
lighter back there because he thought that'd help him out.
That's why he got the 4 and the tip.
Yeah, I was going 5. You know what I mean? Because there's promise there, but it's still not.
Yeah, you're almost there. You just got to get like the neck part right. The neck is the tip line into the weed, right? The glass tip line, the end of the tip going into the weed. Right there, the weed has got to be it's got to be as straight as you got like the middle part of the joint where you actually rolled it kind of tighter. Right? You got a little loose over here, and that has to be, the most packed part, because if you have any pockets in there, the minute you hit that joint is going to wrinkle the joint out and affect the way that the joint burns, and it might even run. Meaning, it might not burn evenly. One side might burn faster than the other because it's uneven in that part. So, a 4.
I love that he's got the crease of the paper in there to kind of like show like a straight line, but if you come in with the rating, turn that around, put that on just over the top so it's tucked away back there in the back.
But this person's a good roller. You could see
nice to me.
that they've done this before.
Excellent.
Yeah, but I would say the lines from both the crease that's in the paper and from the glue, tuck those out of sight. You want to see just the clean paper.
Yeah. It's a good line, though.
Yeah.
And that seems to be it.
All right. Thank you for your submissions. Keep them coming to brealtvcontest@gmail.com, and we will put them on. Now it's time for the voices to be heard from the Insane Asylum. Got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion? Speak it.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got Bobo up in here in the chat saying, I'm going to play Cocaine Shark after the mix.
Awesome.
All right. Cocaine Shark. It's a movie in case no one knows this here at this table.
No, I got to see it.
It's like Cocaine Bear, but with a shark.
I love Cocaine Bear. That was a great one.
So everybody after the mix, hop into Discord to watch that with Bobo.
That's right. Cocaine Shark.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
That's what they say.
And we got Mike up in here saying, yo, be real. Give me the 6 Mega Million numbers right now.
Bring it.
Man. 3. Wait, how many numbers?
6.
3. 33.
And a drum roll. Where's the drum roll?
Yeah. 3. 33. 42. 54. 1. 7.
It's a Billy right now, huh? Over a Billy.
Over a Billy, 4th largest pot.
Coño.
It's a trip. As Sen and I were coming in today, driving in from Vegas, there's a store called the Lottery Store, and it's literally positioned on state line of California because obviously in Nevada they're not playing the California lottery. That store this morning was absolutely packed with a line down the street of people playing.
That's where you normally don't get a winning number.
Yeah, that shit is crazy because the shit is like right over the California-Nevada border, like
the parking lot.
10 feet over.
Yeah.
They're selling the lottery, But in Nevada here, they don't sell it.
So everybody from Nevada goes there to buy their California lottery tickets.
Let me ask you something. If do you have to be from that state wherever you played the game?
No.
I don't know.
Like I could just go anywhere, Ohio, and play, and if I win, I win, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Is this the place you're talking about?
Auto store.
Yeah, that looks like it.
Yep.
Hey,
Right on
hey,
state
so
line.
so when it's that big, I mean, or at any time, can you stay anonymous, or do you have to?
You don't have to tell.
You don't
people.
have to
Just
say
tell people that
you don't have
went
to
there.
tell the media that your name, or how does that work with that situation?
It
You guys
depends
know?
on
I
the
don't know. I
state.
never won that motherfucker, but I would think that you don't have to give up your information. Like,
Put a mask on.
you know what I mean?
Because we haven't heard about the $1 billion one from the other day. It's been quiet. You haven't heard somebody come out and say that they won it yet. Somebody has that ticket
That's
though.
a smart motherfucker.
They got to go get a lawyer. They got to count. They got to figure it out before they step forward. But I was wondering, do they keep that anonymous? Can you keep it anonymous? I seen somebody find a mask.
I think in some places, I think you have to divulge who you are. In other places, you can be anonymous.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, it depends on the state. Like in California, you don't have to show your face, but you have to give out your name. Like that's a state law.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, when I first heard that the winner was downtown ticket, I was like, oh damn, I got tickets downtown. Is it mine? When they showed the shop, I was like, no.
And when they showed that shop,
I didn't go there.
You saw the winner of that, the owner of that store got like $1 million prize as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the shop, I was like,
And then they show his face too, and I was like, damn man, why you put this guy out there like that?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Now everybody that knows it know he got some money. So
Well, what that means is that more people will buy tickets at his shop because someone hit
Oh
them.
yeah, for sure.
That's what usually happens, an uptick in like lottery ticket sales in that spot. Like, this is a winning spot.
Mm-hmm.
They issue winning tickets here.
Is Beery, can you look up to see how many locations have sold mega jackpots? Because I think once you have a jackpot, that was your jackpot. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like there's no spot that just keeps dumping them out.
No, they switch to another spot. Or who knows how they allocate those winning tickets.
It says New York has the most jackpots won, and then California comes at second place.
Huh.
No, but I'm talking about actual locations. Like
Here in California.
repeat locations.
Oh, yeah, it's going to take a minute to look up.
Damn, Barry, that was the...
God damn it!
New York and Cali, huh?
Yep.
Numeritos.
why does that not surprise me?
Yeah, just that. Yeah.
Everybody try to win, bro.
I get 5% for those numbers if you hit. Right next.
Dollar in a dream.
Bring it.
And we got Midget Mike up in here saying, yo, Trace, anyone put things on Send Dog's neck lately?
Did anybody put what?
Anybody put things on Send Dog's neck lately?
You know, motherfuckers always trying to put their balls on his shoulders.
Oh, okay, yeah. I had to remember what you were talking about. Yeah, no, not lately. That was the greatest night of my life, without a doubt. That guy straight put his nutsack on Senny's shoulder. That was great.
Come on now. I'm gonna get questioned about this when I get home.
So whose balls were on your shoulder?
We got Jesus up in here saying, yo, shout to Cypress Hill. They've been on many movie soundtracks.
Damn right.
Yeah. Apparently, one of our songs is on Twisted Metal on that Netflix thing, and then I think one of our covers is on also Twisted Metal, and I guess on the new Transformers too. There's a cover of one of our cassette tapes.
Damn.
I think it's
crazy.
I think it's Black Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah. What was the very first soundtrack for a movie that we got?
Juice,
huh?
There it is, right there.
And
That song is dope too. That song on that soundtrack.
What was the song?
Shoot 'em up.
Shoot 'em up. Yeah, I like
Yeah, that record was
Oh
crazy.
yeah, yeah, that's right. Because Killman ain't on the soundtrack.
in the movie.
It's Juice. That's
Shoot 'em up.
Shoot 'em up.
That's on the soundtrack.
On the soundtrack, in the score was Killman.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So you guys hit him with back to both sides. You got him in the movie and on the soundtrack. You got a banger on that, man.
Well done.
The one I forgot about was that.
Was that something you made for the movie, or it had that? So you just had that
Shoot 'em
song
up
already? Yeah.
Yeah, we made that.
You made it specifically for that, huh? Okay.
That's why I don't think it went on any album. It was on a B-side single or something like that. And then we also did Cable Guy, right? We did, I think that was Cock the Hammer that went on that. And then Last Action Hero, or maybe on Last Action Hero, Cock the Hammer went on that. It's something.
Yeah.
We had a few soundtracks at that point. But Insane in the Brain, that went on to Bullworth. I think that's the only significant place that song went to on the soundtrack.
And
or a score.
For you guys, when that goes down, is that the label that does that for you, or is that your management that
label?
That's the label, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes your publishing company too.
Okay.
Sometimes publishing company bring stuff like that to the table.
Because I thought that that's another side of Cypress Hill that I thought was genius that you guys have done is how you have placed certain songs in these certain movies, you know, and that are such big movies, and it introduces you to a whole new generation of kids when they're watching these movies. You know what I mean? I forget, was it Wolf of Wall Street you guys are in?
Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, that was big. Like
that was a big placement.
That was
for
big
Insane
right
in
there.
the Brain.
It was so good. It was perfect for that movie. It was like, and that's a big movie. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's dope, man. I was wondering how you guys did that.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time it's luck. You know, a luck of the draw for us that, like, you know, Training Day, for instance, right? That was like a big placement for us. Aside from, like, you know, Juice with Kill a Man.
What they use for Training Day? I don't
Rock
remember.
Superstar.
Oh, Rock Superstar. Okay.
And that was big. That helped propel the song. So, you know,
usually-
placements like that can help blow up the song.
Usually the people that make the movie request these songs.
They request the songs, yeah. It ain't like we say, here, can you use this song? They more or less, whoever's doing the music, like the score or because that's separate than the soundtrack. So usually whoever's doing the score, they may be like, oh, I hear this song in this part. And that's when they call us for like certain stuff like that. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
So salute to all them, whoever chose our songs for those pivotal pieces. That was awesome. All right, next up.
We got Up is Down asking, have you guys ever thought about having backup singers like the Temptations?
No. No, thank you.
Like the Temptations.
Fuck no, thank you.
Jesus, why?
I'll just fuck around.
Why are you so mad?
Latin
I don't think I
lingo,
sounded
funky
angry.
Latin lingo, baby.
Latin lingo.
And that's why.
I don't think we're a great representation.
In
of
all
that.
fairness, B, you had discussed about with the symphony that something like that might actually work.
Maybe. So, you know, like just depending on how it's done.
Right.
Need some good oohs and ahs.
Yeah. Yeah. All little background noises. Oh.
And we got Benny Rico up in here saying, be real, let's get Cardi B up in here and on the smoke box.
I would love to, but I don't think she would do it.
Bring it.
Why not?
Never know, man.
I don't know.
It's New York.
Start throwing mics around.
Hey,
in here.
listen, I didn't think Melissa Etheridge would be doing the smoke box, but she did it. You know, so I could be wrong. I'm just
It
saying.
could happen, yeah.
It's a matter of scheduling, because, like, you know, she's a busy woman, Mai.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
She's constantly pushing. Maybe when she's in L.A., y'all got to reach out to Cardi B and say, hey, come on.
Chain the mic down.
Jump in the smoke box.
I give her credit because she's been able to sustain her name without putting out another record.
Yeah.
And I give her credit. She's been able to, like, just kind of like keep it going because she's taken a long time to put a record out. So, you know. But I like Cardi B, you know what I mean?
Waiting for that right one, I think.
Putting it together, man. The last one was big. That's why.
You know, when you put out some big ass hits, the pressure then starts, because like they say, you're only good as your last one. And if your last one was huge, you got to top that.
Yeah.
Or at least do just as well at that. And I think a lot of artists now are afraid of their success. Like, that's why they put making new things on pause, because they don't want to look like they've fallen off by not being able to sell what they used to sell.
Mm-hmm.
And they put a pause on putting new music out, man. And it's crazy.
Nas has been dropping albums left
He don't
and right.
care.
Right
Yeah.
now, he's just having fun rapping.
Yeah.
Him and Hit Boy just been knocking out albums.
You
man.
shouldn't care.
Yeah, he's going.
But some artists, like, the ego is still real.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, That's why some of the greatest artists that still got great music in them, they're afraid to touch their old like album sales and what they used to mean to the game. And like if I put this album out and it only sells 100,000 units, damn, I fell off. And that's not it. It's just that it's a streaming culture now.
Yeah, it's different.
They don't buy units the same. They go to the streams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some people still buy the albums via Apple Music and all that stuff. But most people catch the music on the streams today, so you can't really look at it like, well, I put this out and it only did so many units and now I'm a failure. Nah, hell no. It's just a different time in how you sell music and how music gets out. So like the fact that people be sitting on their music because they're afraid to like stain their record, of what was success back in the time when they were having it. I mean, it's a different game now. I mean, what you gonna do? Just sit on all the music?
It's kind of like what was happening to 50 Cent.
You think so?
I love 50 Cent. I think he's amazing. He's my favorite artist, but it's just he's been so much in the movie game and doing all that right now if he drops a record, it has to be like something big because that's what he's used to. You know what I mean? That's who he is. You know what I mean? So it hurts artists. It puts him in that position. Like you got to find some big records. You know what I mean? But I think he could do it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's very talented.
Yeah.
And he's got hardcore fans.
I mean, to a degree, you got to consider that and all that, so it doesn't like supposedly mess up your legacy.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you're still an artist and you want to put out new music, what do?
I just like how Nas is doing it because he's like, I don't care. I'm just gonna get with Hit Boy. I'm gonna do 10 songs. I'm gonna put it out, and it's all really good music. I listened to his album the other day. It's really good. So I'm enjoying that. Those artists that are doing that.
Yeah.
You got to make music for selfish reasons. You got to make the music that you like and want to hear. You know what I mean? If you don't do that, then it doesn't even matter what it is.
Right.
But if you're making the music that you like, the music that you are enjoying listening to it, you'll be fine.
True that.
And next up in here, we got Benny again saying, yo, big what up to Trace Dog.
All right. Thank you. It's good to be in here. I love coming in here on Tuesdays with these guys. It's fun to hang out.
That put a genuine smile on his face.
It did. That did. I did not actually take that compliment, but thank you.
All right.
Hey, man, big up Trace for always going live at your concerts, man. We appreciate that. The people sitting back at home,
And that's why I do it. I try to be that fly on the wall and like give a perspective sometimes of things you normally wouldn't see off of the normal Cypress page. And usually the guys are so busy, so they can't be doing stuff like that. So, sometimes it's fun for you guys to be able to see, the walk to the stage, the venue before it gets filled, the backstage dressing rooms of the guys getting loose and the jam sessions. I just like to give you guys that, that insight.
Yeah,
that's dope.
And we got Sven up in here saying, I got a fast car by Tracy Chapman. I can't do it. I always shut it off.
Changing that channel.
Oh, man.
That's a channel changing.
The instant changer for you?
Instant changer.
See.
Just got to hear those first two notes. Ding, ding, ding.
Everybody got one.
Did it nice and smooth? Flip that?
Yeah, they flipped that, didn't they?
Yeah.
That was a hit.
Sometimes it rhymes slow, sometimes it rhymes quick.
Oh, I love that record.
Yeah.
Like a Chico stick.
Oh, they were so dope, man.
Yeah,
Still,
yeah.
And we got Zandu up in here saying, you guys are right. And he's saying, my worst 80s song ever is I'm Walking on Sunshine, 1983.
Oh, yeah, that one's getting flipped, too.
That's horrible.
That's out of here immediately.
Horrible.
That is out of here immediately.
God damn it.
Does it cheer you up?
Cheer me up. That makes me mad. No.
That's like more. How do you like it?
There's an REM song, too, that just instantly changes, whatever that is. One of their huge hits.
Love the Place You Work or whatever the hell that is.
Losing My Religion.
Yes. As soon as I hear that, man. Bam.
That's me.
That's a good song.
It's too vulnerable.
That one's gone.
Yeah, I hear you. I can't do it neither.
That's funny.
We are the same in this.
Spotlight.
And we got Rod up in here asking, do you guys think the average person will be able to make money in cannabis if they legalize it federally?
It's a tough one, man. They make it hard.
It's
to be a mom and pop operator.
I'm really disappointed in seeing just this whole thing that's happened. It's just trash to me, man. Just to see California and just the way you're treating people and overtaxing everything and just being greedy and not even doing it with the money. It'd be different. Man, I drove through Hollywood yesterday and downtown LA. Man, it was disgusting. It was just to see. I'm ashamed that people come from around the world and come to Hollywood to say, "Oh, this is Hollywood," and they see what they're seeing right now. It's just a shame, man.
Yeah.
I've never seen my city like this, man.
I mean, same thing, Julio in San Francisco.
Oh, it's even worse there, bro. Yeah. It's even worse there. It's sad.
They used all that money to redo a bridge. You know what I'm saying?
It's just sad, man. It's just they're not doing it. And then the small, like you said, moms and pops. You guys claim you want small businesses to thrive. You guys claim you
not
want
in the cannabis industry.
No, they don't. And even in any other industry, because they're just basically taxing you to death everywhere you go. So it's sad, man. It's sad to see. We'll see what happens with it.
SF got an app to let you know where the poop is, so you don't walk into poop.
Yeah.
Damn.
Not dog poop.
Damn.
Yeah, it's bad.
People poop.
Yeah. That's not the same San Francisco no more. You know, Trace?
That's a fact.
And you know, it ain't like, you know, the state don't got the surplus money because cannabis, the taxation on the industry, they got plenty of surplus money. They could fix all these things and like clean this shit up, but they don't. And that's what's frustrating about being here right now. I love it. I'll never leave it, but it's fucking frustrating. All right, next.
And we got Dustin Bartz up in here saying, I am on the way with brisket barbecue burritos
What?
for everyone.
Hello.
What?
Hello.
I feel like it's my birthday, but it's not.
Good looking out.
Bring it.
And we got Twacklack up in here saying, Yo, B.
Yeah.
You and Sen ever have to squab on tour?
No. Hell no.
Fuck no.
He fights dirty, too. Oh. Hell no. Like fighting a gorilla. Tear your ear off. Shit.
I mean,
what up? Goddamn, said dog, that was my ear.
Did we ever put the gloves on back in the days on the block?
You and I never we put them on with everybody, but you and I never put them on.
That's great.
You were my big brother. I wasn't gonna try to like meat hook you, and I knew that if I was meat hooking you, we were gonna get savage on me, dog. So I'm like, nah.
Yeah. So no. Next question.
Nah. Anybody else? Any and everybody else, you know, I definitely would have put. I mean, you know how we did it, like on the block. Sometimes we put the gloves on, and like, you know, go heads up, and sometimes we would not put the gloves on and go body, like straight up knuckles, and like just be damaging each other, man.
You know, shit that kids do.
Things that young ruffians do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what we did. But no, you and I never like put them on like that.
Where?
We played basketball against each other, and I hated that shit. This guy right here, it's like playing football with him, against him. You know what I mean? You don't want to be on the other team. You want to be on his team.
That's crazy.
Every dirty trick I learned from him. And when we were
no comment.
And when we were on the same team, we used to torture other motherfuckers. But every now and then we mix teams up, so it would be fair.
Hey, do you think you guys that's what helped you with the dynamic to be able to like be, because you guys are business partners at the end of the day, and you've been business partners for like 30-something years, you know what I mean? You think that comes from just already just roughing each other up in Southgate Park? And because, you know, it's like I said, it's a business partnership.
I'll tell you the only time like we cracked each other up, right? On each other's birthdays, because it was a tradition with Cyprus, guys from Cyprus, that on your birthday,
you get socked up.
The age you were getting it.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So one day we waited for Sendog come home from work. I believe he was 27 at the time.
Damn, 27.
No, 21.
Oh, you weren't 21. At Sears, you were 21?
Yeah, the day that you guys were there.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You
Well,
were
they're waiting
21.
for me.
Yeah, we rolled his ass up.
Oh, wow.
We rolled his ass up right on his front porch. And then when I turned 21,
you got.
Please believe they got me too.
Bring it.
They got me good.
You know, it's all cool and fun and everything until you feel that one dude sucking your liver over and over. And you look, and it's Muggs, and somehow he got an angle to my leg. And he boom, boom, and I'm like, oh that hurts.
He wants you to
those
piss
were
blood.
Just straight targeting you.
Those were fun times though, man. You know what I mean? Like we did stupid things like that, but it was fun. It's
Toughened us up.
Part of being rowdy, man. That's all it was.
Toughened us up, boy.
Yeah.
Right, next.
And we got Midget Mike up in here saying we need Little Kim on the show.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, yeah.
I love Little Kim, man. She's a sweetheart.
Legend.
Bring it.
That's right. She's legendary,
Yeah,
man.
hell yeah.
We got DJ Ballistic saying, Mr. Sen, how loud do you listen to Macarena?
Macarena, huh? Wow. Not too loud at all.
We can't. That's another change the channel right
That's
there.
another one. That's a main one right there. Change the channel right there.
Macarena.
Yeah. You got to make a list, 1 through 20 or 1 through 40 of these songs to
Do not play?
Yeah, do not play.
And that dance was stupid too, whatever.
They blew up though.
And it was a global phenomenon.
Boy, it was, bro. They were balling. They were balling.
Yep.
I'll tell you another one that makes me change instantly.
J-O.
Yeah, we flipping that. Next.
Put that on the list.
Ouch. All right. Next. What you
And
got?
next up in here, we got Mike again saying, yo, Les, did you and Juju ever have to box on tour?
Nah. I mean, we matter of fact, we came pretty close a few times. But, it's just like fighting your brother or something, It's always family,
Were y'all lit?
Nah.
Oh, it was like straight sober.
Yeah, so I'm sober.
Oh, it was serious.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're loaded.
Yeah. I think he was loaded.
But
I wasn't loaded, but,
Not at the time.
So, gotta understand, yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's lit.
That's right.
And we got Jibby up in here saying, is there a possibility we can get the symphony show for New York City at Radio City Music Hall?
That is one of the target places that we want to get down with. So, it is possible. We're trying to, put a run like this together, yes.
Of all the places, you know what I mean?
Gotta be.
They love you guys in New York, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You guys got love over there, man.
We got Twacklack up in here, the last one so far, saying, yo, shout out to B, Sen, Julio, Les, Steph, Colton, Rara, and the Dominator. Dope show as always.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Yes,
Much
man.
love.
Thank you.
And that seems to be it.
Word up. Thank you for your interactions today and for your time, love, support, and energy. We appreciate it to the fullest. Make sure you check out the mix show after this show, Dr. Greenthumb on Twitch, B_real TV. Join us. Julio Jeezy.
Shout out to everybody tuned in. I appreciate y'all, all the love y'all be showing me on IG. If you want to follow me on IG, it's Julio G1580. And we're going to be doing a Mixmaster reunion this Sunday in Long Beach with DJ Icy Ice.
Nice.
We're going to get all the guys together. So if you guys want to come out to that, just check out my IG. I'm going to put all the info on there. But much love, yeah.
Yep. Shout out everybody, hanging out, checking us out. And I want to shout out everybody that came out to Hello Stranger on Saturday. And it's Tuesday. Get ready for the Master Mix. Boss Barbecue, what it do? Let's go.
Oh, boy.
Shout out the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Ray Morning Shot Films. Shout out to the Dominator. And shout out to Big Trace Dog for hanging up here with us.
Big shout out to everybody sitting around the table. Like I said, coming in here every Tuesday is fun. The 4-hour road trip with Sen on the way. That's what it's really about. I mean, that could be a reality show within itself. It's a lot of fun hanging out. Hit me on Instagram. Give me a follow. We talked about what I do on my stories. If you guys like to see more of that, at Trace Nunes on Instagram. And other than that, what up, Steph?
Yo, what up? Shout out San, B, Julio G, Psycho Easy, Bolton, Ray Ray at Morning Shop Films, Taryn at Velvet Hammer, The Dominator, Pedro, Aton, all the Asylum, the Twitch Ward, the Scorleys, Mark Sargent, Karen B, David Weiss. Y'all have a great week, and see you on Friday. Sam.
Yeah, big up to all the young homeboys out there on Cypress Avenue. Respect for you guys, man. That's about it.
Salute to all of y'all, man. Spread the love, as we say, all the way around, because it's one of the most important things that you could give someone in the way of support, whether you're helping them push ahead or being there because, maybe they took a loss of some sort. Be about positivity and love, man. Illuminate that, because that's what's important, man. Swallow that.